Protection is good for no armor. Yeah, I guess it's better than no armor. Any armor is better than no armor. Speaking of no armor, Speedfrog has no armor and he ran out of health.
So how is CoNDOR structured? Well, this is an MMR matchmaking based tournament, with the finals being a double elimination bracket for participants with the top 8 MMR by the end of the season. Anyone is welcome to join, and players can join and quit during the beginning of the weeks that the tournament is running. The hidden MMR is assigned to you based on your speedrun PB, and if you are new to the tournament, or if you have been in the tournament before and have shown significant skill in the speedrunning community. At the beginning of the week, all participants are given 2 to 3 matches depending on the number of racers, and they will be similar to your skill level. Participants may also challenge any racer of any MMR as long as both racers agree and have not challenged each other already. The races are a set of 3, not a best of 3, so every race will have 3 races. Simply put, if you win, your MMR goes up, and if you lose, it goes down. Racer MMR is split into arbitrary tiers to know where they are in relation to the other participants. The top 8 are in Crystal tier. This is where the racers are playing nearly perfectly, with each step being towards the exit or being very efficient with kills. Average times at this tier is around 6:30 to 8 minutes. And with some God Seeds, you can even see sub 6s. Dying at this level in the mid to late game is almost an automatic defeat. Racers will likely be taking similar routes, and it's a matter of who is more efficient with their build. Depending on the number of participants, the next 8 to 12 racers are in the Obsidian tier. Racers at this level are very close to Crystal tier racers, with occasional hiccups in floor traversal slowing them down, such as a lack of AoE versus a single attack high damage build. Average times in this tier is around 7 to 9 minutes, and with some God Seeds you might even see sub 6 minute times. Next, 8 to 12 are in Titanium tier. Racers in this level are very adaptable to builds, but lose time to either inefficiencies or occasionally mismapping it and going the wrong way. Dying in this tier is not guaranteed to be a loss, but racers in this level are aware of when to play slow and safe when their opponent has died. Average times in this tier are around 8 to 10 minutes, with some God Seeds, they can turn them into sub 7s. The next 8 to 12 after that are in Gold tier. Racers at this level have many different playstyles, and in general are either the turtle or the hare. What I mean by that is they could either go too fast and die, or they could go so slow that their opponents get too big of a lead to come back from. Average times in this tier is around 9 to 12 minutes, with some God Seeds going to a sub 8. Everyone else that is not in Gold are in the Blood tier. This is where people are placed if they are either new to the tournament, have no information of their skill, or they are brand new to racing. Deaths are very common, so the race is never over until somebody gets the victory screen and goes down the final stairs. The average times in this tier is 12 to 20 minutes, with some God Seeds ending into a sub 10. Or God forbid they get an unplayable seed, it can go up to 1 whole hour. Oh my god, that seed took so long for me to cast. For this reason alone, we allow racers to reseed if both players agree. Your tier placement is only relative to others in the tournament. That means even if you win a lot, you may not promote if the racers around you are also winning more, or you don't pass the person that is just above you in MMR. That also means that there is no specific threshold to promote to the next tier. For example, reaching 1500 MMR does not automatically promote you to Titanium or demote you to Gold. This is common if racers are bouncing between tiers and are sitting on the line between 2 tiers like Crystal and Obsidian. In this tournament, screen watching is allowed. This means you are allowed to watch your opponent's POV to see where you find items, pathing to the exit, upcoming bosses, and if your opponent died. The last note is helpful because it can let you know to play slow to avoid dying, or speed up if your opponent is leaving you in the dust. Therefore, racers are required to stream on Twitch for screen watching and to verify the integrity of the run, and if there is a commentator, a POV for them to talk about. By the way, I also stream this game on twitch.tv/focusingface. Since there is varying stream delay, racers will also be in a separate Discord race room to confirm if they are ready, if they are finished, or if they need to contact CoNDOR staff. Run verification is also required if both racers confirm finish very close to each other, about 5 seconds, and will require referee verification. In more recent races, when the Synchrony DLC is included, this is less required, due to the fact that the racing mod also adds a real-time time in addition to in-game time. Both racers will enter the seeded race there to ensure they are running the same seed. Counting numbers is hard, so in later races with Synchrony, we can verify using the sequence of items on the screen instead. If the race begins and the racers are not in the same seed, there will be a reseed. That is the basics of the tournament. Now let's get back into the race.
What are we going to use the red dragon for? Murder? Probably just murder. It's murder on Evtet's side. Speedfrog managed to use them to open up the blood shop. A little bit of milking for Evtet. Okay, so Evtet's doing a little bit more farming. They have found a map and a blood shovel. They are not doing a blood build because they can't afford the blood harp. Also, they don't have the blood drums, so they can't do a permanent build, a blood build. But we're also gonna lure. No, we're not gonna lure. We're not using our bomb for Evtet. We're just gonna kill everything. Unfortunately for Speedfrog, that's not a choice because they don't have a bomb. I did not see what was in that black chest. I assume we're gonna see it on Speedfrog's side. A glass cat. Why wouldn't you take a glass cat? I'd take a glass cat. Maybe they're not comfortable with cats. Ooh, okay. We've got a shadows. All right, we're taking shadows. No, take the ring. I mean, not the ring, the dagger. There we go. Oh wait, is that a titanium rapier? That is a titanium rapier. Forget it. We're taking the titanium rapier. And we have darkness transmog. All right. All right. Instant courage. Why? Oh right. I forgot. The torch was not by choice. Are we good? We're not transmogging a headpiece? This is a good, well, it is a good build. Could have been better with maybe a headpiece. We definitely should have taken a headpiece of some sort. You don't need to keep a headpiece if you can literally make your build. Okay, what do we have in here? Do not take the mana. There we go. We're gonna take the... Did that say Evtet cap? We're not taking the Evtet cap. But it's literally, you put your name on it. Why would you not take it? Okay, Speedfrog got off of their jaw and found courage and stole the heavy plate. Now they need damage. Okay. Okay. Okay, they are in trouble when they leave.
Oh shit, not good.
They are in trouble when they leave. And that's another reset. Hey, that's a cheap gun. I guess. Conga 4, not much to say about that. Other than I guess they didn't really need to go down there, they could have just walked to the middle. Ooh, grenades or earth. Alright, earth is good. And we found some more bombs. Okay, they found a potion too, so I don't want to say they're in the clear, but they're basically in the clear. And they have Earth Freeze for Dead Ringer, which they're not gonna pick up. Okay, they are gonna pick it up. 5 cookies, a potion, Earth Freeze. Speedfrog just died again. Like it's gonna be really hard for Evtet to lose this one. For those of you that were here yesterday, you saw what happened. Nothing happened. I don't curse. I'm not a cursing commentator. Mince might be though, but I'm not. Koopy's maybe a cursing commentator, but I'm not. See, we're fine.
Give me that loot!
Okay, immediate blood shop is good, and a good dagger. Both of them got a good shopkeep spawn. So this is looking like a good start. Evtet's gonna do a little bit of shopping. And by shopping, I don't mean shopping, I mean exploring. They found peace. And freeze. Like, look at that. Like 20-30 seconds lost, but you found peace and freeze. Oh, goodbye, glass torch. Goodbye, fake mapping. Goodbye, 1 heart. Alright, now we'll see if Evtet was screen watching. They were. They only found a protection charm though, so basically there was nothing in that flawless chest that they were hoping for. Oh, food shop. Okay. Sure. Might as well just top up now. Crown of Thorns on 2-3 though. Hopefully Evtet sees that. That could be useful with that much health. Protection is good for no armor. Yeah, I guess it's better than no armor. Any armor is better than no armor. Speaking of no armor, Speedrun has no armor and he ran out of health. Ooh, wait, hold on. I don't know if Evtet can see it, but we've got a potential steal here. Nope, we're not stealing. Cause I don't think he's had one ooh, Evtet, don't tank. I don't think I have seen... Oop, there goes Speedfrog again. As I was trying to say, I don't think I've seen him get through a seed without dying yet today. Oh yeah, they have a Gluttony Charm. Thank you for reminding me, Evtet. Also Speedfrog, please stop dying. They have a 3-zone lead now. You know, you kinda want to catch up. Okay, so Speedfrog is going back for freeze and peace. They are doing some screen watching. Evtet's just gonna do the old clear the whole room strategy. Fireball's good. They have so much health, they just need armor at this point. Oh, yeah, just tank it. Don't want to blow up your blood drum. You know, every time I look over at Speedfrog's screen, they always have like 1 or 2 HP, and I don't know why. Maybe they're just... I don't think they're uncomfortable with their build. I think they're just uncomfortable with pushing. It's optimal. Okay. It's optimal, but dying is not optimal. What? Excuse me? Headless skeleton? Did the electric zap into the confused trap into himself? Is that what just happened?
Technically, yes. Although I don't know the specifics of how electricity works. I do know that electricity has to travel from one enemy to another. Sometimes the direction is obvious, and you can see why as the lightning blocks the attack. Other times it might not be completely obvious because diagonal attacks were not implemented into the game for electricity. In this situation, I can only assume that the electricity hit the skeleton in a leftward direction, which should cause the skeleton to retreat left. However, since they were on a confused trap, they were sent to the right instead, causing them to walk into Speedfrog.
Okay, this is a freeze blood drum scenario. There we go. And they're not even luring. They're just running forward. Alright, 2 more hits for Necrodancer though. And GG's. 1150. Real time says 1154.
The loot is mine!
Yeah.
So, quartz for both racers. Other than that, not much needs to be said. Just a very bleh seed so far. Okay, we're gonna do some milking for Speedfrog. Found some plate armor, and Evtet found the Zap Dagger again. Okay, ooh, that is a very, very decent shot, but I think all we're interested in is the magic cheese. We have Zap Dagger. We don't really have to take the Obs Cat. Alright, but both racers are... This is a dead even right now, actually. Ooh, there's an urn, which I think Evtet is going to try to lure. Gotta lure them down first, and then go to the left of them. Go underneath it, not like that. Evtet. That's not how you lure a dragon. Alright, I guess we're not gonna check. And Yuka's gonna pass it. We do find a potion though. Learn your dragon lures. Ooh, nice fancy outer walls earth, not an inner wall earth. Oh, that was a huge mana earth opportunity if Speedfrog did see it. Okay, that's one way to bring him down. And that's one way to refill earth too. Earth, that was an earth spell so nice, you could have used it twice. We're gonna do right side scoots, left side scoots, but we have mana earth. Okay, ogre is in the way. Oh, oh. Okay. We're looking good. I'm not gonna say the F word. We're looking not very good, actually. I lied. And one bomb. And Necrodancer 2. Evtet is on 5-2 though. Good fireball. Good fireball. Might be too little too late though, as we are 1 hit away. 0 hits away. So Speedfrog will take 1 match off Evtet. GG's, and this is a much faster run actually. This is a 8:19. What is the real time? 8:21. 8:21:02 for Speedfrog.